morning, everyone. Welcome to Delta Entertainment. I am your host, Lika Kenobi. And before we get started, I'd like guys, please hit that like button and please subscribe to my channel. Would appreciate that very, very much. All right, let's get into this. So we got an article today that is just a rumor. Now we've heard this rumor many, many times, especially ever since the DCU with Zack Snyder's was out there before James Gunn, and rumors spread it like that, and it never happened. Now it's now that rumor is coming back. So let's see what we have. Here we go. DC versus Marvel crossover movie could be on the horizon with James Gunn and the Russo brothers leading the charge. So, however, it is just a rumor. This is a rumor. But let's take a read at this article and see what you guys think. In the ever evolving world of superhero cinema, few ideas spark as much excitement and skepticism as a potential cinematic crossover between DC and Marvel. Recent reports from Comic Con have ignited fresh speculation, with an insider claiming that active discussions are underway for DC versus Marvel, involving key figures like DC Studios co CEO James Gunn and Marvel's directing duo, the Russo brothers. This rumor, first reported by Cosmic Book News, points to the behind the scenes talks fueled by recent comic book collaborations between the two new rival universes. I'll make sure I put the because I have this webpage. I'll make sure I put the link up in this description. This link and also that Park Place, so you guys can read both newses. The Insider Scoop from Comic Con. According to the report, the Hollywood Insider spoke with Cosmic Book News' Matt McGloin at San Diego Comic Con, stating that conversations about a big screen clash or team up between DC and Marvel heroes are not just fan wishful thinking, but active discussions. The source specifically named James Gunn, who oversees the DC universe after his successful tenure at Marvel with the Guardians of the Galaxy trilogy, and Joe and Anthony Russo, the directors behind blockbusters Marvel's hits like Avengers, Infinity War, and Avengers Endgame. The insider highlighted the recent announcement of a Deadpool / Batman comic crossover as a sign that the entire company collaboration is closer than anyone thinks. Now, I have gotten comic books that had crossovers, like you had He-Man with Thundercats, He-Man with the Justice League, which was titled the Injustice God Amongst Us issue. That was during that era. Then you had Turtles with the Turtles with the Justice League, the Power Rangers with the Justice League. I mean, like I said, dude. I mean, there is a possibility that it will happen, and this may happen. But we'll see. Let's keep reading. At the same time, at the same Comic Con event, DC and Marvel unveiled a variant cover for Deadpool Wolverine #1, featuring Deadpool wielding the Infinity Gauntlet alongside characters from the both universes. This comic set to release later this year boosts an all-star lineup of writers including Zeb Wells, Kevin Smith, Kelly Thompson, Chip Sardosky, Al Ewing, and Frank Miller, with artists like Greg Capullo, Adam Kerber, Guerrero, Terry Donson, Dyke Ruin, and Frank Miller contributing. While comic crossover between DC and Marvel have happened sporadically in the past, think Superman vs. Spider-Man in the 1970s, the Justice League of America event / Avengers in the early 2000s. In the fan-voted Marvel vs. DC event, a live-action film would be unprecedented, bridging two cinematic empires worth billions. Yeah, if they are going to do this, bro, the budget would be huge. I mean, very huge. Special effects, getting the actors, marketing, everything, bro. It will be close to billion. James Gunn's history of teasing crossovers. James Gunn has been no stranger to addressing the crossover dream. In the June 2025 interview with Rolling Stone, conducted amid promotion for Superman, Gunn revealed that a 1976 Superman versus the Amazing Spider-Man comic sat on his coffee table during the chat. At some point, it feels like it's gonna happen in the movies, doesn't it? Maybe it's 10 years from now. He emphasized the need for authenticity. We've talked about it a billion times, but just having Spider-Man and Superman team up isn't gonna do it if it's crap. So it's gotta come from a real place, and it's really hard to make that work. Gunn stressed that any such project must stem from genuine passion and not commercial pressure, adding, "If I were to write a Superman versus Spider-Man movie, it would have to be under someone who thought it was gonna be awesome and wasn't just a cash grab." Early in Empire Magazine interview, tied to Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, Gunn noted that his dual experience at Marvel and DC makes a crossover. More likely now that I'm in charge, however, he tempted his expectations. That's many years away, though. I think we have to establish what we're doing first. I would be lying to say that we haven't discussed it, but all discussions have been very, very light and fun. These statements align with the Cosmic Book News report, suggesting talks exist but we are far from fruition. The Russo brothers' role at Marvel's side, the Russo brothers, fresh off directing Avengers, Doomsday, and Secret Wars, are reportedly part of these discussions. Their involvement makes sense given their track record with assembled casts and multiverse spanning epics. However, Marvel Studios president Kevin Feige has remained silent on the matter, and no official confirmation has come from either studio. Skeptics point out that while Gunn's comments keep the door open, logistical hurdles around DC is still building its rebooted universe with films like Superman and Brave and the Bold, while Marvel is knee deep in Phase 6 and beyond. A crossover could be a decade away, aligning with Gunn's 10 years estimate. What's next? A dream or a distant reality? While the idea of seeing Batman square off against Captain America or Wonder Woman alongside Black Widow is thrilling, this remains firmly in rumor territory. Comic Book News exclusive, while intriguing is a rumor and should be treated as such for now. If talks are indeed happening, fans might wait until 2030 as both universes solidify their foundations. Hey, like I said, dude, this has been talked many times over, man. This has been talked many times over. So, is it possible? Maybe. Could be. But we shall see. So, I'll make sure that this link will be posted, especially the Cosmic Book News one. I will have this posted, so I'll let you guys know how that goes. We'll see how that goes. So, thank you for watching this video. So please share this video, post a comment below, let me know your thoughts. And as always, thank you for watching the video, and thank you for being part of the channel. And I hope to see you guys until next time. Bye, everyone.